In crypto, speed matters, but trust matters more. At Caleb & Brown, you're never on your own. We connect you with your own personal broker and a 24/7 team, ready to help you buy, sell, or swap over 250 digital assets with one flat, transparent fee. No spreads, no slippage, no hidden costs. Get the best market prices through deep, aggregated liquidity executed by our professional trading desk. Your funds are secured with institutional-grade cold storage for total peace of mind. Track every move in real time with our intuitive client portal, anywhere, anytime. Whether you're trading as an individual, trust, or business, we give you speed, security, and peace of mind. Thousands of clients in over 100 countries already trust Caleb & Brown. Visit calebandbrown.com and start your personalized crypto journey today.
And welcome back to another episode of the Blockchain Brew Show. Guys, I'm here for the moment by myself, but T-Square may or may not stop in and say hello to us all. But guys, it is his wife Sarah's birthday today. So drop a +1 or a +2 or a +10 in the chat as a happy birthday to Sarah. So, everyone wish them a good evening. Oh, is my audio not on? Hello, check. Testing if my audio is on. Maybe, Amelia, you can let me know in the chat. Oh yeah, okay, got you. Yeah, so happy birthday to Sarah and hope they have a good evening. And as for us, before the stream started, got you. As for us, we are going to dive into some Bitcoin charts. Let's see here. And bam, share. Throw that up on the screen. Make sure I change my, there we go. All right, guys, so first things first, actually, let me throw this back down. First things first, guys, I've got a Sleepier Machines here. Amelia, I just had a long conversation with a friend last night. That friend is a minister with the Assemblies of God, and we were both talking about most of like modern Protestantism and evangelicalism has really like it's really a shame how we've neglected the Eucharist. Now, I was an elder in a church for 10 years where I was I pushed the church in the direction of of celebrating the Lord's Supper every week, which is what the early church did, as you know very well, being Orthodox. You know that very well. It's probably one of your biggest gripes with us, right? Like, but yeah, I mean, I had a long conversation with him last night about how the evangelical church needs to fix this, and you guys might say the only way to fix it is to become Orthodox, but but I would suggest that Luther and Calvin, although they had many errors. I mean, I'm not a Calvinist myself, and they were not perfect. He has big gripes, he says. They were not perfect men by any means, but I do think that they even still had a much higher view of the Eucharist than modern Protestantism and evangelicalism today. Luther would say, consubstantiation, that the real presence of Christ is with, in, and under the Eucharist, and and I am an advocate for real presence myself. I've been kind of headed that direction theologically for probably the last four or 5 years, but any step in the right direction is good. Hey, I appreciate that. Yeah, and I was explaining to my friend, because he was really hung up on like, what does consubstantiation really mean? Like, we need to define it. And I was telling him, I was like, hey, the Eastern Orthodox Church is actually very comfortable not exactly defining the physics of how exactly that happens, and they're okay with acknowledging some mystery, because some of the thought process is more Eastern and not Western. In neat Western categories, we like to sort of have clean definitions for everything, and it doesn't always work, right? Anyways, Christ was fully man and fully divine. Eucharist is fully bread and water and fully divine. Hey, yes. I mean, I would say that, that in the Eucharist, the physical body of Christ is not brought down to us per se, but in the spirit we are taken up to him, and in a very true and very spiritual and very mysterious sense, we actually
spiritual
on his body and on his blood. But I wonder why it's showing zero viewers, even though I know that Amelia's here, and I know that I have a tab open watching it, so it doesn't make any sense to me. What's going on with that StreamYard? What's up, T-Square? How you doing?
What's up, man? How you doing?
I am doing great.
I'm jumping into the YouTube studios real quick to see if I could see why. Because last time this happened, I was accidentally shadow banned by our brilliant thumbnailist.
Well, it's I have everything right in studio. She wouldn't be able to comment if I didn't.
Why is it set to private?
It is not set to private.
Yeah, it's off. It's on public.
Yeah, it's on public. I know.
Yeah. That's fine. Why do we have one viewer now?
I don't know.
Now it changed to one.
Yeah.
I don't know. Trent,
what's up?
I wanted to have a glass of whiskey with you.
Oh, nice.
So,
what are you guys doing for Sarah's birthday?
Nothing. We went to Dick's Drive-In, got some burgers. I made just some
What's up,
strawberry.
Francisco Santos?
Oh, Francisco's, he's here. Okay, well, I don't know what's up with YouTube. Why we only have, not YouTube, but what the StreamYard. We old and have a lot of kids, so it's hard to go do stuff, you know. So we did that. We went grocery shopping. That's the best date. We bought strawberry shortcake and made a strawberry slurry to put on top of it. Or not strawberry shortcake, but we bought angel cake. Put strawberry slurry on it. And then I think Sunday, we get 2 of the kids going away. We might go out to eat at a Mexican restaurant. But I got this bad boy, Trent. Have you ever seen one of these?
Oh yeah. That's awesome.
So I figured I would like to have a drink with you if you haven't already.
Yeah, I haven't cracked my my beer yet. Do you want me to do a little bit of a whiskey pour with you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah. Let me
We'll
get.
celebrate Sarah. Sarah is 29 today. Trent, it's her last year in her 20s. And I said, "Bat dang time." You know, I was the only one feeling old there for a minute. If you guys don't know this, I have this fat cowlick right here. And look, you'll see the gray. I have gray coming in. See the gray right there? There's a couple strands. Telling you, it's there. You know, getting old is inevitable, but enjoying life is a choice. Right? XRP Army, guys. If you haven't already, smash that golden like button if you like us coming in every single day. We also have the subscribe button. Your ring-a-ding-ding and your ring-a-ding-ding. I have a subscribe button. Trent doesn't have the subscribe button. Maybe I'll have to send him one. You can find us over there on YouTube in that beautiful red corner. And over here on Kick and Rumble, we also have a beautiful corner over there too. So I feel great. I'm excited to have a little drink with Trent. I got a new whiskey today. Maybe I should show you guys the whiskey I got in the cask. Okay, I'll show you too. Okay, we'll be right back. We'll both be gone. Just wait. I'm running.
Hey, where'd you go?
Okay, I wanted to show you my fancy whiskey tray. It's not that fancy, okay, first off, but I've tried it. I actually like it.
Yeah.
Okay. Blended Scotch whiskey from Kirkland Signature brand.
Nice.
But I mean, the bottle's freaking fat, man. It's bigger than my head.
I'm gonna let you choose which one I'm gonna take an ounce of. So, got Blanton's. Okay, you've seen that one.
Oh yes, I love them Blantons.
Got an E.H. Taylor small batch. You've seen that one.
Yes, it's a beautiful bottle. Except it has a cork in it.
That's the single barrel. That one's in my garage.
Oh, is it?
And then I've got Buffalo Trace. So I've got some more. I've got some other bottles in my garage, but I'm not gonna go walk and get them. So those are your 3 options.
I think I'm thinking the Taylors.
Taylor. All right.
Unless you're craving Buffalo Trace. I mean, you might be craving it. You bringing Buffalo Trace out.
Nah.
You ready, Trent, to do the pour?
Yes, sir.
I'm doing it on my shoulder because I'm a cowboy. Oh wait. Okay. I'm a cowboy. Pulling out the whiskey live. There it comes. There it comes. It's coming out, guys. See? Oh, I'm sliding my chair. That's too much. That's okay. We got it. Woo, yeah.
I'm just doing an ounce because I'm also gonna open up a beer, but there you go.
Hey, it's okay, Trent. You're not gonna shoot it, are you?
No.
All right.
Well, it's an ounce, so I might kind of drink it pretty quick.
Yeah.
We're not gonna shoot it, but hey, the yours is Scotch. I'm not used to how light Scotch looks.
It's light and it doesn't have as much burn either. It's really smooth.
Yeah.
Cheers. That is smooth, baby. I'm a cowboy.
They say. Well, I kind of made that mistake right now. They say, like, if your whiskey burns, it's because you're drinking your whiskey and you're not tasting it. Right?
Is that true?
Yeah. I mean, if you focus on tasting your whiskey and not drinking it, of course you drink it, but like, you know, to drink it is to just like let that sip slide down right away, right? If you're tasting your whiskey, you're getting the smell first. You're taking a whiff with your mouth open. Okay, that way you're getting it, you know,
Yeah.
everything in there, and then you're taking a sip and you're holding it in your mouth, and you're moving it around in your mouth. You're letting it coat your whole mouth, and then you're swallowing. Not for all of this to sound so sensual, but you know,
I think it
kinda
burns
is.
longer the more I have it in my mouth.
Mm-mm.
No, you hold it and then you swish it around and you hold it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You pull it. Whew. No, I think it definitely burns. You have it. Holy smokes.
Zero burn that way for me, and this is 100 proof.
Well, that's pretty strong proof. Mine's 80 proof.
Yeah,
You got me beat, man. You got me beat.
like for me, I've got to at least be at like 94 proof.
94?
At least, yeah. My range is like 94 proof up to about 130.
Did you make the thumbnail today?
I used a different one, or I used an old one.
Okay, we could do that. I can roll with that.
Mm-hmm.
Trent.
Oh, do you need it?
No, I'll just do a different one. It's okay. I'm uploading one to the Rumble right now.
Oh, okay.
I like 130 proof too.
Yeah.
Have you though ever tried Everclear or no?
Ooh, no. I don't think I ever will.
You don't have a single desire just to try it once, just to
Not
see
really.
what it's like. Really?
Not really. I have like zero desire. Like if someone really wanted me to, if we made a bet on the channel or something like that, then I would.
And
do
you
it.
lost, then you have to try it.
Yeah. Like if we did something like that, I would do it, but I don't have any desire to do it. If that makes sense.
Oh.
Yeah. So let's throw up some charts here. So,
That
guys,
is weird. That YouTube is shadow banning like whatever it is going on because we have way more likes than we have viewers, which that just doesn't make sense. It's bothering me. It's driving me nuts.
I know. It's all right. It happens. So, you know, here we go with Bitcoin. That's on the 3-day. Let me come down. Well, first let me look at the month. Okay, and I talked about this yesterday. But on the monthly, we have this situation here. Let me hide my drawings. Okay, we have this situation here where you've got that long upper wick on the monthly, and man, it's just, granted, stochastics are low on the month, like, but look at how long stochastics were low on the month back here. You know, this
Long time.
yeah, so you know, stochastics alone being low does not mean that we're about to reverse. Like there has to be other things to go along with that. You know, some kind of tweezer bottom, some kind of bullish divergence, some kind of some kind of reversal pattern, like an inverse head and shoulders, or you know, a falling wedge or something like that. You know, stochastics being low alone is not a good reason to start calling a bottom. Now, I like the fact that stochastics are low and we're all the way up at 89. I mean, you know, it's showing me that like some of our lower targets, like, I don't know, 58 or whatever, might have a really hard path getting that low. So that is an encouragement to the bulls. The problem is, for me on the monthly, is that you have this long upper wick, and You almost had tweezer bottoms right here, but this second candle is like, it's like an indecision doji candle, and the wicks are just as long on either side. And then the January candle coming in right here just has this long upper wick. And so you almost had tweezer bottoms, but you actually kind of have tweezer tops now. And like you see both, December and January wicks are like the bulls made an attempt to run, and the bears came in and sold those pumps. And that does not look good. Never mind the fact that right here at the trend catcher, you have this rejection, right? So that doesn't look good either. So there's the monthly. And if we come down to the 1 week,
What do you think of silver, Trent? Going to $103.36 today.
Dude, that's wild. I didn't see
wild.
103 exactly, but I saw that people said it was running.
Yeah, 103.36. And gold is $15. Oh, it was $15 away from 50,000.
Yeah. Jeb seems to think that and Jeb is a big metals guy,
Yeah, I like metals too.
He's a much bigger Bitcoin guy, but Jeb thinks that we're going to see a big correction
On
gold
silver?
and silver. Yeah.
That would be crazy.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about buying some more silver, because not that I'm buying it on spot, because that would be not my move,
Yeah.
but a lot of people don't realize how much metal is in older coins. And so if you go to
Right.
Craigslist and offer up, when I was at Rare Coins in Bellevue, and silver was at $80 an ounce. They told me that 90% silver coin, $half, had $20 of silver value in them. So now silver is $103. Let's say 100 for easy math. If you buy the gentleman I'm talking to is selling 20 coins at 40%. So it's a little less than half of the 90. 45 is half. So let's just say, because still is $103. Okay, well now I'm gonna do the math on this. I'm thinking I'm gonna get like $20 or $21 per coin, and he has 20 coins for sale. Well, that's $400. I'm getting $400.
Yeah.
Because he's not aware of probably what silver is doing. He's just trying to offload some coins he last looked.
Right.
John, how you doing, sir? Blessings, John. John, you driving today?
Hey, what is up? John 316. It's too bad
John,
that I missed you last night, but
I'm sending him an invite right now. John, I'm sending you an invite right now.
No pressure, bro. T-Square just does that to people.
It's true, but I'm sending him an invite right now because we love John. And John is a big supporter of the channel.
Yes, sir.
And John's been in the Discord firing it off too. He's been speaking nothing but blessings over our brother Daniel Kaufman.
Thank you, John. Thank you.
John, I saw a wonderful video today it was on TikTok about a pastor who passed away, and he was confirmed dead or whatever it is for a couple minutes or a minute or whatever, and he talked about his experience in heaven. And it was such an amazing video. I wish you had TikTok so I could send it to you so you could take a look at it, because it really was an outspoken philosophy. Because he was like, oh no, this isn't looking good, with the angel and God is like, you're a hypocrite. He's like, oh, shit. And then all of a sudden, like, Jesus appeared. He's like, hey, he's one of mine. Like, I know him. But they were calling him a hypocrite because he was living his life in sin. And he's like, don't disrespect me by using my son's name using my son's death as a way of asking forgiveness for your sin. because that was such a deep thing for him to sacrifice, and for you to be like, oh, I can ask for this later. I can ask for this later. He's like, that's not what it's for. And it was just like, whoa. You know, it was just like how people do think about it like that. Well, I can do it. It's easier to ask for forgiveness than it is to ask for permission, basically. And the fact that when you stand in front of the God Almighty and he's looking down at you and you're going to be like that guy, it's going to be a very uncomfortable and scary feeling.
Unless we're hidden in Christ by faith.
Every knee shall bow.
Yeah. So, yeah, man, we've got on the weekly chart here for Bitcoin, you know, I do think that this wick is going to get candlesticked. Okay. I think that this take profit down here at 81, like the wick off of that take profit, I don't think that that's the last of it. I think that we have a second or third or fourth date with that take profit level down there, you know. If not even the lower, the second take profit level down here currently at $68,307. Like that is still very much in play to me. So, you know, time will tell. So far, we are not making an aggressive move up to this uptrending line right here.
Are you still here, Francisco Santos?
Which corresponds with the trend catcher, right? That level right there, we are not making an aggressive break up to that point. Like any movement we've made toward that level has been wicked. Like, you know, right there on the weekly, that was a bearish divergence, you know? So I don't know, man, that just doesn't look good.
For Biddy.
Yeah. Never mind the fact that you come.
What's up, DZ?
Here.
Welcome in.
Hey, what is up, DZ? Never mind the fact that you come here to the daily chart and, you know, we're still underneath a sell signal, right? Trend catcher is still green. It is not turned red, but at this rate, we're going to dump and it's going to turn red. These two white lines, right? I'll move one of them right here for you. There's that one. And then the bottom one. It's a really tight range. We talked about that range yesterday. This is why I have these arrows right here kind of showing a move up to the upper line followed by a move down to the lower line and ultimately a break under. Now, the funny thing about this is like, just like I showed on the weekly, like, man. And actually, here it is on the daily. That was that move up to 98 or so. Like, it moved up there. On the weekly, the wick is longer. And it's a bearish divergence. And we did not make a meaningful move toward 100K at all. Even now, we're not making a meaningful move up to 92. Like T-Square was telling us the other day, like, hey, last night, like, look, we can scalp this, you know, it's gonna move up. And then, you know, it was volatility after that. It went up to his scalp level for sure. Like you could have scalped that, and if you had the discipline to like wait it through, you know, you could scalp that and hit it. But man, like, look at those wicks and
quick.
Yeah. And the thing is, it ended up leaving this upper wick. And let me just get rid of this arrow real quick. I'll bring it back. My concern right here is like I said, whenever the bulls wick up to an important level, the bears are just selling off that pump. And the bulls enter into ground that they cannot keep. And they're doing this repeatedly. I talk about wicks getting candlestick, right? So, there's the thought that, could this wick right here get candlestick? And, there's a case to be made that absolutely it could. But I want to say this about the whole wicks and candlesticks analogy. Like, the thing about it is when you are in a bearish trend, it's the bearish wicks that are more likely to get candlestick. I don't know if I'm making sense to you, but like if we're in a bullish trend, then it's the upper wicks that are the most likely to get candlestick, right? But what do I mean by this? Like, let me
Francisco says he caught a short on ASU. I also only have a few more minutes too, Trent. Guys, today's
okay.
Mrs. birthday. I would love to cover it. PHQ for Mr. DZ.
Oh yeah, take it away.
Okay. Thank you. Those days are long gone, dude. I first bought silver less than $15.
Yeah.
At this stage, me. Trent, I bought Sarah some candles that shoot confetti out like edible stuff,
Mm-hmm.
And the packaging said 10 seconds. I lit it like this. It was poof. I was like, wow, that blew up in my face. Oh, whoopsie. Look at Trent have a nice, beautiful pour in that Espinine glass.
Yeah,
Kara?
glass.
Yeah, she's my girl. We got 3 babies together. Pretty crazy story. We actually technically, our middle child, he was a twin, but we lost the twin during carriage, and so now, we have 3 boys. 3 boys.
Oh, I didn't know that, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, it's okay. No worries, man. It's that's 1 that happens. 2, he's with God. 3,
Yeah.
that means we just have to try again.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's all good, man. It was like hard at that time, but that was so long ago.
No, yeah, that kind of thing is always extremely difficult.
It was pretty surprising because we thought for sure we were having twins. Like everything was like weird, and then shit happens.
Yeah.
So what are we looking at? It's just a little part of my life, I just sharing it a little bit. THQ, that's right. This is THQ. Okay. I had to reel my head back in. I was like, am I looking at Bitcoin again? So yeah, angel babies. That's right.
Yeah.
Well, we both are 21 on the 1 hour. Don't really like that. What time is it right now? Is this 2 a.m.? 12:02. I thought we were talking about a long last night. Yeah, we did. We were thinking that it may have bottomed with that double green candle. We did long. Couldn't get above the 50. 2 gains there. Ooh. I don't like that. This to me is kind of scary, man. Like, it didn't quite get, and it's not going to make it around the top in a weird way. Rejection off the 21, 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and then just straight up downwards. That's saying that we still got momentum, but I'm not feeling strongness. Like, I think we could come down double bottom. I'm definitely feeling bearish for sure. The momentum still hasn't given up yet, but man, if we come down to double bottom, we might get the red dot. VWAP's coming down. We got curvature on the green and purple line, which is the Stokes RSI and strength. See, you can see the curvature coming down on the 4 hour. It's not overly ideal. The money flow is not looking good on the 6 hour either. I'm just trying to smell some excitement here. One of these days, it probably will break up and it will jump to the 21. But is it today? I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so. That's my honest opinion. I'm a little nervous too on this money inflow. Like you can see, rounded top of the screen money inflow. It's been coming down. Money's been leaving. Almost Bart Simpson right here. We got above the 200. Couldn't hold it. We just dropped. Just gave back up. Tried again to get above it, and we couldn't get above it, which is showing that the strength is not there. It's just not there. Oh yeah, and that's true. It's a weekend. It is the weekend. Might be the time to buy though on the weekends, on the weekend dips. Huge wick on ACU. Okay, Francisco. We'll take a look at ACU. And then I have to go because my wife's gonna be like, it's my birthday, and you need to be here and give me my birthday present. I'll tell you guys what I got her later. Actually, it's a cute little bracelet. I mean, she's not watching right now, right? I hope she's not watching. She didn't hear that. That was not a slip of the tongue. Maybe it was a little slip. Dude, we're old, man. We have 3 kids. It's hard for us to get out of the house. It was a big wick. We'll probably do something this weekend. We didn't really do anything today. We went grocery shopping. We went to Dick's Drive-In and ate some cake, and we'll probably watch a movie later or something like that. Tomorrow we're watching the UFC, and Sunday we got the Seahawks game. After the Seahawks game, we might go do something. So, yeah, it'd be cool to see the Seahawks go to the Super Bowl again. And the 15-minute had a huge wick. Was not able to hold it, unfortunately. Money outflow has been coming down. Strength and Stokes are coming down. Clearly, it's probably coming down. This looks. I'm nervous about this just because this is barely a higher high in any sort of fashion. That makes me a little nervous. It had a really good run, so I'm not trying to dump duty on it. But it does look like it might take a little bit of a breather, man. Especially these little candles immediately after that much strength just coming on in that big fat buy order, and then just giving it all back. The 1 hour. We had a red dot back here, so if you didn't get that crazy wick, this one red dot still would be playing out, and even that red dot got up over here. We currently have a swing up to a swing down on momentum. Money flow is coming down. VWAP still kind of staying. It could come down. We could come down and revisit the 21. We could also come down and revisit this little area of support. We could really come down and visit the 14-cent level. That is totally possible to screw up really fast. So just be careful with it, because you can lose 50% of your money in a matter of an hour or two. So, or you can keep the gains going. So let's jump into the 5 minute. We're holding above the 200 right now. We got close to the 200. Even with that strong wick down, it could not hold it. It was quick. It was in and out. Look at the regular candles. Regular candles look really ugly. I mean, this is the type of stuff that me and Trent stay away from. When you get these wicks, whoop, and then instantly give it back. That is scary. We got another candle close. 5 minute wants to make an anchor trigger way, but we shall see. We shall see. Take a look at Bless, and then I might go. I might have to go. It's just been a long time since we looked at Bless, Trent.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, look at that. It's like in a humongous, spiral triangle. Yeah. It's like really. I want to know what it looks like on Lux Algo. I mean, you could say that, but I feel like if I go like this looks more realistic. I mean, it looks like it's about to do something or close. What's the bigger time frame say? 1 hour.
I mean, I don't think my heyday with Bless is over. I think that
money flow is still coming down.
I think I'm gonna get a monster move out of it, but we got to get Bitcoin bullish again, I believe.
Oh yeah, that was during when Bitcoin was bullish, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, look, we got the 200 now. We're way below the 200. Yeah. Okay, guys. I will see you later tomorrow at some point in time. Trent, do you think you may or may not be here tomorrow?
Depends what time my meeting is with
Okay, well,
with a local pastor in town.
I have not heard from our dear friend, so
right.
Well, I would anticipate, like I told you earlier, later date and point in time.
Okay.
Hey guys, cheers to birthdays and getting older. It's so bad.
Hey, so I'm throwing myself back on here. And
at 32 and right in at 14. Woo!
Hey.
Yeah, there's a good short. Right. Really?
So guys, coming back to the daily on here, for Bitcoin, the thing is, for a minute, I was getting nervous, and I say nervous because like I'm in some short positions, but you know, for a minute I was getting nervous that, you know, the stochastic RSI was so low, and then it had crossed bullish here. But this looks like it's actually gonna cross bearish again. You know, it came up and it didn't even come back up to the dotted line yet. And it's already getting really tight, squeezing together. And you know, the blue line is at 13 now, and it can take a dump from there all the way back to zero. So, you know, for a minute, the daily stochastic RSI was looking like we could, you know, make another run toward the mid 90s or something like that. You come down here to the 4 hour, and this is where you really see the writing on the wall. Like, look at how high the 4 hour stochastic RSI has been for so long now. And now it's crossed bearish. The hyperwave is turning bearish on LuxAlgo. And, you know, we're leaving these long upper wicks. We're not able to get above the trend catcher. We've got this white line of resistance above us. The trend catcher above us is acting as resistance. There's this longer line up here. Just so I know that that's the 4 hourly, I'm gonna turn that one green. Not green. I want something else. Let's say light purple. Okay. So we got that light purple line of resistance above us, lining up with the take profit at 93,000. And that take profit was from this 4 hourly buy signal right here that came in back here. Now, that take profit is not really in play, in my opinion, until the trend catcher turns green. So we very well may never hit that take profit. Personally, I don't think we will, because we're not able to get above this trend catcher, and we're not able to get above this white line of resistance. So, you know, we also have this other uptrending line of support going on right there on the 4 hour. So basically, guys, like, my white lines are the daily, my purple lines are the 4 hour, and my yellow lines, as you can see way up here, are the weekly. That's how I'm going to do this on the show. So, you know, it's just, this does not look good. You know, the 4 hour left this long upper wick here today. You know, as you can see, again, the daily candle left this long upper wick, and it's not doing what the bulls need it to do at all. So I'm thinking that, you know, maybe you have some weekend volatility, you push into the 90s again, but this looks like we're going to continue to leave wicks here. And, you know, you come to the 4 hour, again, stochastic RSI is so high that it can make this full move back here to the downside. And the minute you start doing that, you get a sell signal come in, and these take profits and stop losses literally like flip on each other, and all of a sudden we've got take profit 2 back down here close to $80,000. That's what I see happening. You look at the 1 hour, and 1 hour is just not doing anything special either. We're underneath a sell signal, take profit down here at 88.2, And the thing is, if we were to go there, you know, it would start. It might turn this 1 hour trend catcher red, and then it would start looking at like bringing a sell signal onto the 4 hour. You know, so this 1 hour sell signal could turn into a red trend catcher, roll into the 4 hour, and ultimately cause the daily stochastic RSI to dump back down to zero as we flush back down to about $80,000. So that's what I see coming here in the near term. I think that we're right in between basically $80,000 and $100,000. We're basically right in between those levels, but the technicals are telling me that we are much closer to $80,000 right now than we are to 100. We made our run at 100 last week, or whatever it was, right? We went up to about $98,000. It was about $97,800 or so. We made our run up at $100, and now I believe it's time to make a run down at 80. That really is what I believe we have in store. Ricky Ricardo Film says, meanwhile, back at the ranch, gold and silver smashing all-time highs for 2 months while Bitcoin and crypto dump. Yeah. But liquidity moves in cycles. Like, this is why it's called money circulation, right? You talk about money coming into or out of circulation, and this means that liquidity makes its rounds, just like the economy. Like, you know, you get paid, you get your paycheck, and you go take your paycheck to the brewery. You pick up 6 4-packs of hazy IPAs, and you know, for about $140. And I know my beer is expensive. I get it. You pick up a stout bottle for $30. You know, you go down to the local liquor store and pick up a bottle of E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof for about $200. You know, and now your money is circulating to the brewery and to the liquor store, and those places are taking, like, you know, a percentage of what you paid them, and they're paying it to their employees, and their employees are taking that money to McDonald's to get a Big Mac. You know, it's the circulation of money. Like, liquidity moves in cycles, and so gold and silver are smashing. They're having their time, but crypto is going to have its time too. Like, when everybody thinks that it's just done, and the sentiment is that, you know, things are never going to come back in the right direction, yada yada, like, those are the times to look for entry points. Like, I'm not trying to sound crypto YouTube dramatic. I'm not trying to do what you hear every other YouTuber saying, and, like, it's like, when no one else cares about it, that's the time to retire your bloodline and get generational wealth and scoop and back up the dumpster truck and pay, and, you know, scoop up a big bag of crypto. Like, not everyone may have that kind of cash on the sidelines to do that. And I'm not trying to pump up anyone's emotions to go do that. I'm just saying, when the sentiment is gone, that's the time. We all know the adage, right? Like, be greedy when others are fearful, be fearful when others are greedy, buy the blood in the streets, you know, buy the fear, sell the greed. Like, we all get the adages, okay? Like, DZ, I'm not holding metals, so I am biased. That's a good point. I freely admit that I'm not holding metals. You know, I'm not trying to pump up anyone's emotions with all of that language. Like, Sometimes I will, because I'm probably excited in the moment. Like, but look, I'm just telling you, without any hype, like when the sentiment is gone, that's the time to start looking for entry points. I'm not even telling you what to do after that. Just look for entry points. That's all I'm saying. You know, one of my biggest ways of looking for entry points right now is like I've been using some prop firms, and like trading with other people's money, and stuff like that, and and trying to build up those accounts and roll my profit. I'm trying to make that a DCA cash flow back into spot Bitcoin and ADA and Midnight, and XRP. So, more to come on the show a little bit down the road on the prop firm. I'll be advertising that, here in the future. I'm still trying to feel my way around it, because I'm still not used to being like locked out of trading on the weekends. So that's still really new to me, and I'm like getting acquainted with everything. But yeah, more of that to come. But there's a lot of ways you can look for entry points. There's a lot of ways that you can start looking at getting exposure during the fear, when the sentiment is gone, all of that. The most important way is DCA. The most important way is always going to be DCA. And whether you can afford, $10, $20, or $200 or $2,000 a week, like whatever your situation is, it doesn't matter. Don't worry about anyone else. Don't focus on anyone else. Stop comparing yourself to anyone else, and just do you. You know what I mean? They'll buy $100 of ADA because of you. Thank you, DZ. I appreciate it. It's the sentiment and the camaraderie that counts. You may not want to be an ADA whale, but but your good friend Trent over here from the Blockchain Brew, from the Brew Crew, loves his ADA, and hey. But if you yeah. I will say this though, if you want a lower cap, higher potential moon bag or whatever, maybe Midnight, yeah. Anyways, let's see here. So Bitcoin, that's ultimately, I come back to the daily, and it's still this chart. It's still this move right here with these arrows that I am looking at. Some version of this, right? Like, and I said this, and we did move up toward the upper line, and we wicked beautifully off of it. And the bulls can't the bulls can't defend that area right now. They march toward the line, and they leave that big upper wick up there. And I don't know, man. It doesn't look good. I still see some version of this move up to the upper line, followed by this move right here where we move down to the lower line, ultimately break under it, and from there, this lower white line, it eventually points down towards 75K, and you can end up doing a thing where you come up, maybe retest up here, come down, right? And then you can start bouncing off of this line right here until you get down to $75,000. Hopefully, at that point, you're building a bullish divergence. You would, in fact, be building a bullish divergence at that point from the $80,000 level, right? Like, you know, it would look like this. You'd be building a bullish divergence right there. You know, because weekly stochastics were down here at negative 2.94 or negative 0.5 or whatever back here when we went down to 80 last time. So if we go down to even if we go down as low as like 5 to 10 on the Stokes for the weekly, we'd be making a swing down on price, a swing up on stochastic RSI, and it would be bullish divergence. So, you know, I see a move down to $75,000, and hopefully, honestly, we will though. And 75 doesn't have to be the number; it could be 69. It doesn't really matter which one of those it is. Like somewhere in that vicinity. Like you would have a swing down on price with a swing up on stochastic RSI. You'd have bullish divergence, and then at that point we can begin the discussion of getting back in the right direction for Bitcoin. Until then, I see those lower numbers. That's just what I see coming. And yeah, and I think that is all I got for today. So, oh, we didn't have Banana Republic. We talked about this yesterday, man. We didn't. Why didn't Knight have a privacy coin season? Knight launched. Knight became tradable, like after Zcash was already running. You know, so. I don't know, man. What you're asking it to do is to run against the market and to run against its own niche. So I don't know, man. I think that's a straw man argument. But yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying, but time will tell. I mean, unfortunately, the only thing I can tell you is like it's gonna prove itself, but until it does prove itself, I'm always going to be in the hot seat for that. I'm okay with that. I'm completely comfortable with that because I have conviction in it. And I know in my heart it's going to do it. But, you know, until it does do it, yeah, I'm from some people, no shade against those people, no shade against you, Banana Republic. But I'm just saying from a certain crowd, I'm always going to be in the hot seat about that until it does prove itself. And that's fine. I should be. Like things should be asked to prove themselves, right? I mean, communities, projects, ethics, philosophies, ideas, politics, you know, like, yeah, like things should be asked to prove themselves. I get it. But I do believe it's going to do it. And I'm completely comfortable being in the hot seat about that until it does do it. Meanwhile, I'm going to be digging my shovel into the ground, scooping it up, throwing it in my wheelbarrow, you know? And yeah. So that's all I got today, guys. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Blockchain Brew Show. Thank you guys for all of your support and everything you contribute to make this community what it is every single day. It wouldn't be what it is without every single one of you. And for that reason, we thank each one of you at the end of every show. So thank you, Francisco Santos. Thank you, Banana Republic. Thank you, DZ. Thank you, Ricky Ricardo Films. Thank you, Amelia, Based Philosophy Mom. Thank you, John316. And there we go. Cheers. May everyone be profitable. Have a good night.